You just crossed over into the female zone.
Something I hope I never have to experience again is the dating scene as a large woman, because nobody knows how to talk to you. There's tier 1, and those are guys being like, you're really pretty for a big girl. That's not a compliment actually, but thank you, I guess. Tier 2, okay, they're a little more disrespectful with it. They say, oh yeah, we have a lot in common, but I don't date big girls. Okay, thanks for letting me know. And then tier 3 is just like douchebags, okay? They're like, ew, no, like, why would I ever want to date a big girl? Like, that's disgusting, like, yuck. First of all, I'm not a big girl. I'm a fat bitch, okay? There's a difference. Second of all, you don't like big girls. Your mama big, your granny big, your aunt big, your sister big, and your dick is tiny. So, like, why? What's up with that?
Who hurt you? Whoa, my XXXL size queen. What's up with that? I mean, what's up with that is very evident. You women can dish it out, but you can't take it. Listen, you had your little 3 tiers saying, oh, these kind of men are the ones that you date, but hold up. Have you even stopped to even think about women out there? What do women say? Oh, you're too short for me. Oh, no, you're bald. Oh, you're too broke for me. Oh, you give me the ick. And they don't hold back. They tell men up front in their faces what's wrong with them. And what do men do? Like, all right, cool. Some react negatively. Others just walk away. And others are like, or others just give up completely and totally. They're like, I'm not going to date any women out there. But you, the way you reacted there, quickly got emotional, got insulted, and started insulting men. Started to talk about their moms and everything. Oh, wow, queen. So let me get something straight. You talked about men that are just insulting and all that, how that tier is just horrible, but how are you any better? You literally just spilled out insults. So if you had any high ground to talk about, and I'm not talking about the ground that you displaced, that to the side, especially with you, but if you had any high ground to talk about, you kind of lost it there. But look at the plus side. Go to the nearest burger joint and drown your sorrows with an extra large cheeseburger, super large fries, and a big gulp. Hell, a girl like you probably don't need a big gulp. You kind of need like a big old bucket of soda. Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on.
I gotta be real with y'all TikTok. Like, what's going on with y'all, man? For real, because what more do you guys want? You got a girl, right? Who lives on her own, boom, check. Pays her own bills, check. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting here making banana bread from scratch. We're making pastelillos from scratch. We got the ground beef, we got the shelves, everything all set up. We got the maduros on the side. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we got the bartender. It's at the crib. Cheers, thank you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what more can y'all men want? What more can y'all men want? We shake the ass in the crib. Like, we chilling in the crib. We don't be out. We don't be doing none of that. Like, we be really big chilling. Like, that's crazy. What more can y'all men want? Right. Yeah, we're checking out of here. Thank you.
I can smell the failure.
What more do y'all man want on TikTok? Listen, sweetheart, let me explain this to you. First of all, when you started talking about yourself, you said, oh, a woman who lives on her own, pays her own bills, and cooks. Congratulations, you're the equivalent of a mediocre man. You're supposed to get a prize for that. Is that supposed to make it super attractive? And you put on their video that you have a daughter there, helping you out to cook and making some drinks. You know what men don't want? A high-mileage single mother who's desperately trying to find a man on TikTok by putting out these videos as if this is what men want. Like, OMG, look at her. That is a woman with a lot of baggage. I'm talking about enough to fill an airport. Tell me where I can sign up for this. Now, don't get me wrong. This girl does recognize that you're going to get some men hitting you up on this. The problem is, the men that hit you up on this are the bluest of blue pill beta simps on TikTok. The ones that are super desperate. And more to the point, the ones that you are not attracted to. Because the guys that you want are the guys that are tall, handsome, successful, and you want them to take care of you. So you could be a stay-at-home mom, and he's going to come in and he's say, you know what? I'm falling in love with you because everything I'm seeing here is absolutely perfect. I want to step in and be the stepdad for your daughter here. OMG, this is like the perfect combination. But you don't stop at any moment and think, hey, is this what men actually want? Or is this what I think they want? And I'm asking, what more do you want? Why don't you want this? Who is this girl kidding? I mean, It's pretty evident you don't think that far ahead. But keep it up, sweetheart. The man for you, he's out there. You just gotta wait until he gets on parole. Moving on.
Oh my God, I went on a date with this older guy. He's 16 years older than me, and he likes younger women, and that's fine. I'm an adult. I'm an adult, but I'm younger. We went out to get drinks, and I didn't have my ID on me, and the waitress was like, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you a drink because you don't have your ID." And I was like, she's like, "Yeah, but you could be like 20. And I was like, "Girl, I could be 20. What do you mean I could be 20, girl?" And then she looks at him and she's like, "And you?" Some people just like them young, don't they? She left. I was like, "You dirty dog. You dirty dog, liking those 20-year-old girls, Dirty, dirty old man." He's like, "Girl." Anyway, my ego feels great. Little 20-year-olds over here.
All right, first of all, I don't believe that waitress actually said that to you, but if she did, let me just point out that another woman told her that she looks 20. Sweetheart, this girl knows that you're 39 and you look 39. So to be honest with you, this little tactic that women like to do, like they want to hype themselves up, these men are always doing the same. I'm going to gas you up, you gas me up, because somehow, some way, women telling other women that they look younger makes it true. Now, obviously, this girl is not blind. There are plenty of simps out there who are going to say, "Oh yeah, she's right. You totally look like you're in your 20s. Sure thing." Unfortunately for you, the men you're actually attracted to, the ones that you actually want, versus the one that you're going to settle for, are not in agreement with that. You see, sweetheart, here's the problem with mids like you gassing yourselves up. It only works on a certain amount of people. Firstly, like I said before, other women. Secondly, blue pill beta simps that are thirsty. When you start going to the top tier men, the top 20%, hell, let's drop that a little more. The top 30% of men, the ones that you would be more attracted to, they're not going to be saying the same. Want to know why? Because women who are more attractive than you are gunning for the same guys. They don't have a necessity to look at you and fool themselves into thinking, "Yeah, she could pass for somebody who's like 25, 26. No, they're like, "Okay, I can actually date a woman who's 25 or 26 or 29, hell, even 31, still younger than you." But keep it up, queen. We all know that in the female zone, feels and fantasy are way more important than reals. Moving on.
So I made a video about a guy sending me $200 as an incentive to going out to dinner with him. And it appears that I have triggered a lot of little boys. And so there's a lot of moving parts that I want to address here, okay, in some comments. First one I'm going to address is all the men saying, "Oh, he's a simp." Okay. He's not a simp because you're broke. He is on a completely different tax bracket than you. He's literally wearing a $50,000 watch, driving an over $150,000 car, $500 worth of shoe on his feet. $200 to him is ass wiping money. Promise you. And because you're broke, you cannot conceptualize that. That to you, that's like a woman asking you for $20. And you being like, "You're a gold digger." Like, "I'm going to be a simp if I give you $20. Like, get your bag, bro, and shut up. Second, okay, I love to be by myself. I love to retain the energy that I have. To bring me out of my house is a very big deal. There needs to be something in it for me. If my girls call me, give me 5 minutes, I'll be outside, okay? "Oh, you want to go out to dinner?" That's what my girls say to me. I'm getting dressed in my finest diner wear and we're gonna go have fun. But if you're a man contacting me to go and hang out and go to dinner, why? Why do you want to be with me? What are your intentions for me? Because immediately I'm like, you want one thing and one thing only, and I'm not gonna give that to you. Why do you want to be with me? You encounter a completely different species of women when we learn to be by ourselves and love to protect our energy. And I know a lot of men in the comments are like, "I hope he sees this so he knows that he's getting used." He knows what it is because he called me and was like, "Hey, put on your sexiest dress." I will. Bring your sexiest wallet because I don't even like you. And he would never be caught dead around me if I was overweight and unattractive, period. Even though some of y'all think that I look like an ogre apparently. He wouldn't be caught dead with me if I didn't know how to put on a cute dress and look good. So no, I don't feel bad. And I'm going to address the last and most important thing in that video, which was like an unintentional social experiment, and you men are disgusting. I was getting comments like this, okay? And that shows to me that the male species in a whole, I would say maybe like 99%, truly genuinely believe if they take a woman out, they pay for dinner, maybe they get their nails done, then they are owed an experience afterwards. And this is why. It's not because of women like me that the dating world is cooked. It's because of men like you that think that women are just that simple. Dinner, home, and then that end activity. You're not going to get the end activity. That for what? What the does that do for me? What does that do for me? The day that I find a potential man to marry, or that I like, or that I want to be their wife, I would never ask them for $200 to get my nails done. I would never ask him for any of that. Why? Because I want to see how they navigate without me having to say anything. But if a nigga is trying to get me out my motherfucking house to go on a simple ass date, incentivize my bitch ass, because I want to stay here. What are you willing to do to get me out the house? Because I'm good by myself.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to post in the cards right here the previous episode where we covered her. This is a follow-up video she did from that last one that I said that the guy was definitely a simp. So, addressing her point, sister, let me just say it. You're trying to make us believe that this guy has got that much money, and he's not a simp because of that. Okay, here's the problem with what you're doing right now. You see, if the guy actually made that much money, number one, he doesn't require you to make a video to defend him. Number two, if he actually made that much money, you wouldn't even bother making a response video because it's like, who cares? You're with a high value man. You got the gold standard. So starting off, your claim of dating a rich guy, that story has a few holes in it. And to your second point, which you dragged that one out, sweetie, it's not a flex. Listen, I know the way you talked about that, about, yeah, if my girls call me and it takes a lot to get me out there, blah, 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 blase, blase, and he knows what he's getting. Okay, sweetie, slow down there. Now, this girl understands that you are inexperienced, so you really didn't grasp what you just did there. But I promise you, more than half my male viewers heard what you said there, and they're thinking, oh, so you just admitted that you happily jumped on that guy's roster? Because that's all you were, a roster. You didn't explain at any point there you being a main. You basically gave all the clues that you were this Slow Tuesday girl. And to address your last point that you were addressing, that you said, you think because a guy pays for all this, he's going to get something at the end? Okay, sweetie, slow down. Let me just say this. There is a very, very low chance that most men actually believe that you actually went out with a high-level man who pays that much and didn't follow through. I'm sorry, let me put it this way. A guy like that can have any woman that he wants. And you talking the way you're talking, as in describing him as he's just the side guy that you're not thinking about marrying him, this and that. Any man who's been in the game long enough and listens to that, they already know. One of two things happened. Either A, the most likely is you went out with a guy, you gave up the goods, because most women would give up the goods, and then he said, all right, thank you for your time, and he sent you on your way. Or B, you actually did stick to your guns, like you're claiming that you have, and then he was like, oh, all right, that's cool. Hey, I respect your decision not to take it to a pound town, but this is our last date. Thank you for your time. And in you losing a high-value man like that, you're trying to act it up now as in, oh yeah, that makes me the higher-value person right now. Sweetie, attractive women are in abundance. High-earning rich men are in the minority. Who do you think is more replaceable, him or you? Food for thought there, princess.
Fatality.
Flawless victory.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.